Hello, welcome to Broken Grounds video series. My name is Kareen, and today I want to talk to you about how to ripen your tomatoes when you have a short growing season. So here in Montana, we have usually a 90 to 100 day growing season. So around mid-August, with all of these green tomatoes on the vine, we get a little nervous about whether or not they're going to ripen in time before a hard frost hits. So the whole concept here is that you want to stress out the tomato plant so that it puts all of its energy into ripening the existing fruit on the vine rather than putting energy into additional vegetative growth or flowers. And the flowers right now on the vines of these tomato plants will never get a chance to set fruit. It usually takes at least 6 weeks to maturity. So here we are in mid-August. By the end of September, early October, we will have already had a hard frost. So there's no point in the plant itself putting its energy into those new flowers. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to prune off any additional vegetative growth or any flowers that are on the plant. So I just take a pair of pruners and I go ahead and snip off all of that vegetative growth. The next thing that you want to do is you want to take a shovel and you want to sever the roots of the tomato plant in probably 2 to 3 to 4 places around the plant. You don't want to upend the whole plant or unearth the whole plant, but you do want to sever the roots while the plant is still in place. And then lastly, you'll want to cover the plants at night with a frost cloth. So it's the nighttime temperatures that are also a limiting factor in terms of having the fruit mature. So being able to cover the plants with a frost cloth at night will increase the nighttime temperatures by a couple degrees, and that will also help the fruit mature. By early to mid-September, I'm usually actually covering the plants all day and leaving the frost cloth on the plants, and that really helps to get more ripe tomatoes. So when you finally know though that a hard frost is going to hit, then what I do is I actually cut the tomato at its base. So I don't pull out the whole root. I want to keep those roots in the soil so that they decompose and contribute to the organic matter in the soil. But I cut the plant at its base, and then I take the whole plant, tomato cage and all, indoors, and I put it upside down, I hang it upside down, and let the fruit ripen in that way. So then the fruit is deriving nutrients from the vine, and it actually tastes a lot better that way than if you were to just take the green tomatoes off the vine and ripen them, say, in a paper bag, which is a common method of ripening tomatoes. Of course, if you don't have room to have a bunch of tomato plants indoors, then taking the green tomatoes off the vine, putting them in a paper bag, and putting like a ripe banana in that paper bag is also a way to ripen the fruit. So in all of these methods that I've used, I managed to get most of my tomatoes ripened, and we end up eating fresh garden tomatoes off the vine into usually the beginning of December. So if you have any tips, additional tips on what you do to make your tomatoes ripen in the fall, please share them with us in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in an upcoming video.